Hey Stampers, I'm back, and we're going to have a few more goes on this beautiful album. We're going to do the inside covers. We're also going to glue in our pages, which we will do right now, and we're going to pick which order we want them in. So, here's our lovely album, still perfect, absolutely gorgeous. Love it so much. I'm having this on the front, absolutely divine. Oh, how beautiful is that going to look? Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. But that's for the decoration one. So, we've just done the last of, oh, they're all upside down, look. We can now pick and choose which way round we want them, where we want them. I know that's brownish, but, oh, I love it. There's the only one with magnets. Oh, and that's brown as well, beautiful. So we've got a bit brown, a bit grey, a bit beige. I'm going to be doing the photo mats separately. So let's decide where we're going to put them. So I want a thin page like this with a bulky page next to it. So those two I think will look beautiful together. Two lots of flowers. And then this is pretty bulky with something pretty thin. So I think those two should go together. So let's pop them in different areas. Again, can be quite a bulky one. This is definitely bulky. And this one is quite thinnish, so I think those two should go together. And this one and this one maybe will look nice on this. Oh, beautiful. Or do we have the bride and groom opposite each other? Yeah, I think we will. Oh my goodness, got to. Got to. So, now we've got to decide what page they're going on. So I think the bride and groom should go first, don't you? Oh, mind you. No, I'm going to add that one on the first one. No, the cake. The cake is the star of the show. So that is going to get glued into there. Oh, but then we have 3 more cakes. So, let's pop that in. See what our page does first. Right, this one. Oh, this is the one where it opens out and opens out. I love it. I did end up sticking those ribbons on. Absolutely gorgeous. I love that. Oh, I wish that was my page. But it's not. I can't even, because that's the bit that's getting glued down. So I think we shall start with this one then. This is going to get glued in there. Nice and flat. I'm loving the black and white. Loving the thought of invitations as well. RSVP. You know, something to write on. These are little tuck spot areas. And then we've got our little booklet that comes out, and the space for a photo, and then a nice large photo there, which is also a pocket. Let me just grab some card. Oh, that's not very big, but it's just to show that this is a pocket. Why have we glued that one all the way down? Yes, I think we glued that. Oh no, there we go. It's just it just needed a little persuasion. It's the bottom that's been glued. So that's ruined that piece of card because skein is heavy-handed. I'm just going to leave that in there actually, just to show that it's a pocket. Right, I'm going to be using my Kalal because it gives me, well, there's not much left. I just know, oh, we've got all these side pockets as well we've got to do. I got to get mats for the sides. Make sure you go all the way up to the edges with this Kalal. If it oozes a little bit, it's perfect. It will dry clear. And and it just helps with the bulk of it. And it will spread, because it's like a flexible glue, it spreads pretty well. So I'm going to just stand slightly, just so we can get an even border top and bottom and all sides round. Just take a little extra time to go off, but it's worth everything. And I think a glue is needed here, because tape, I find tape, and you're sitting in a house, especially our house, this warm, it's horrendous, and pages can come a little bit loose. So I'm just using a glue eraser. I don't know how long the battery's going to last, because the other one's not charged yet, but I can always do a switcheroonie, as we call it. It's just nice to show you the process. Oh, it does goo. But that's our first one in. We're going to cover it up. So I'm going to now attach this one, because we need the space to open and open. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Don't want gallons, because it is quite an oozy glue. You just need to make sure it's right along the edges. And if you want, you can even help the process a lot quicker with your finger, because then it's starting to go tacky straight away. Just realised I was going over. You could use a brush, I suppose, but then you'd have to throw your brush, because it dries pretty quick. Oozy glue, oozy oozy, nice and oozy. So again, make sure your distance is perfect, top and bottom, both sides. Give that a good rub. I've got a few pegs somewhere that I will use just to keep that tack down on the corners. And I'll also use my art glitter glue for once it's in place. So I can just make sure everything's glued down perfectly. Doesn't take long for the art glitter glue to go off. La, 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 la. Oh, I'm so fussy. I need strips for down these pages. Oh my gosh, we've got a fair bit to do still. I got another little peg, just while I keep that in place. So our first two pages are in. Oh my goodness, I'm loving it. So I'm now going to attach oh my goodness, my fingers are stinking dirty, covered in glue. Could be using a glue eraser to get glue off my fingers. It does work though. So I'll be there now. Oh my gosh, my battery. Hurry up and charge, other one. Do you know, I mean, a spare battery, but while one's charging, one's being run down, and it take about 2 hours to charge up. So perfect. So all our pages. So what I'm going to do now, I am just going to I'm going to add this one with those beautiful posh corners. I'm going to use my art glitter glue around the outside and my Calal in the middle. So if I put the Calal on first. That takes the longest to go off. And then my art glitter glue right around the outside. Perfect. Beautiful. This is the muckiest bit. So again, distance, top and bottom, left and right. A little bit oozy. It does dry clear, but you know me. Perfect. Absolutely lovely. Nice. Perfect. I love it. I love the black and against the white. It's lovely. That is well and truly stuck down. So these now. Perfect. Love it. So now we're going to have the bride and groom on these pages. Perfect. And this one. Again. I have to get some more of this. Great for I'll put in pages in your album. You're going to be pretty quick with the art glitter glue because that wants to dry fast. Whoops. sure you get it all the way into your corners. And then we can place this in. Whoops. So, distance, top and bottom, left and right. Mucky pop. I've got glue everywhere. So that's nice. You want it to, obviously. It does dry clear. Oozing out. Let's just open that up. Oh, love it. Got all these beautiful cards. Top spot area. Beautiful. That's in. Oh, space there for 2 large and 4 small photos on that one. So you can add a photo there. Oh, loving it. Here's that wonderful page. Now this, once this goes in, it's just going to flatten out perfectly. And over time, this glue is going to go off. It takes a little bit longer, like I'm saying, but for bulk, you don't want to be wasting all that art glitter glue, do you? Hence the reason I'm just using it around the edges. And I've got it on my corners. Especially into the corners. Perfect. Whoops. Whoa. And again, evenly spaced. Ooey gooey. Making sure it's... Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. The art glitter goes off so quick. It's great. Perfect. That's gone off already. And there's, you can afford now to tie this a little bit tighter. Perhaps we should have we couldn't have done the bride and the bride next to each other. It's got to be the bride and groom, hasn't it? I love that. A beautiful bow. Perfect. They're in solid. Yeah, not coming out of there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more to go. And because these are from the same paper pad, I am going to add this one and this one in here. I love the opening on this. And I'm loving... I've got a nice little side pocket there. Perfect. You forget what you've been doing, don't you? So, again, I'm going to get relatively close to the edges with this, but art glitter glue is what you want. And a nice bulky bit on that. And then to make sure you seal the deal, right up into closeness. Always make sure you got a bit on the corners. And that you've got plenty around the outside. Check your distance, you've still got a little bit of wiggle space. Perfect. Quick that art glitter glue goes off. Amazing. Amazing stuff. Just use your little bone folder. Press that white card. Perfect. Oh, I love it. So that one's in. Perfect. It's not even sticking up. Oh, I love it. Now this last one. Oh no, we got one more sheet. Yeah, I highly recommend this colour if you're putting pages in like this, because it takes up, gives you wiggle space for one, and it also saves you all that art glitter glue. Perfect. Just this last side now. And then we can get this flipped over and popped in. Again, check your distance. Either side. Top and bottom. Quite a relatively fat page, this one, thankfully. So you want that nice flat edge. Perfect. Oh, I love it. Loving it. Loving it. I know this is a simple page, and I know she wanted simplicity. Bless her soul. But she can add photos here, here, in on the books, there, there on the books. I will decorate them up because I've still got a full pad of we've still got embellishments to go, flowers are going on. Oh my goodness, absolutely stunning. So we've got that beautiful page there with our pullouts. And our envelopes, plenty of space. And then this opens up, and then it opens up again for more photos to go on. Perfect. And then this little booklet keeps them closed. Oh, I love it. Look at that wedding cake, it's just beautiful. So, last page. Gonna get glued in. Whoops. And then arc glitter glue right along the edges. Oh, we've got visitors. Oh, his dad's turned up for food and it's not ready yet. Bless him, he's come way too early. Oh, he must be hungry. I don't know. Right. Do apologise for any inconvenience and noise you hear. Just oh, bless. Miscommunications. Turned up too early. Oh, bless. Just getting this corner to stick down. Oh, that's got it. Lovely. Beautiful. Absolute perfection. So our pages are in. Oh my goodness. I can now perch my rear end down. Oh, lovely. Let's see. How wonderful. You've got this 1/2 inch give space here, which helps them to stay, you know, to allow for any bulk. So, I love that. And the pages staying lovely and flat. Alright, we've got a little bit of glue there. Whoops. I always get covered in glue. That is perfectly glued down. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, look at that. It's going to take up that bulk. So, perfection is done. I absolutely adore it. So these pages will fold that way. That's it. And they will stay in there. Lovely. Oh my goodness. Right, inside covers. Let's close this glue up. Get rid of the goo. Oh, it's fibrous. It's quite it's quite a, like I say, a flexible glue. It does go off. Let me just get some off my hand. But it's a mucky glue. It turns your fingers mucky. So I've just got a cloth just to get that bulk off. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness, the chips aren't even going in yet. Oh, sorry about that. Overzealous, my father-in-law. When he knows there's pie around. Bless his soul. So, I've got most of that glue off now. Just a little bit down the side. Gone. Perfect. I love this glue eraser, it's brilliant. Right, now let's decide, sorry about rambling on, let's decide what we're going to do on the inside covers. Maybe I should have done the inside covers before I put them in. So let's see what paper we've got left here. I do have 4 sheets left as well, or 3 or 4. 3 I think. So, do So yeah, the pocket. Yeah, I think just a nice little simple pocket will be suffice. I don't want to go too bulky, and I don't want to go too close to the edge, because I want to be able to add my corners as well. But if I pull this down too much, I won't be able to get that corner on. How about we do a side pocket this way, and then we can have another booklet tucking in there. Bum bum bum. Yeah, let's do that. So let's score 1/2 inch. Fold this over. And we want to stay away from this score line. I'm going to get close, but not close enough. And then we don't want to go right the way to the very bottom. So, say I say there. I think with people in albums, they like to see the ideas and the mechanisms. We all know how to make a pocket, obviously. We all know how to make a flap. It's just all the workings out that go in between. I think people love to see. That's what it is, isn't it? I'm fascinated with the different variations of how an album not should look, but going to look by the person who's making its perspective. So that's what draws me in about album making. I absolutely love it. So not too close there and not too close there. I think we'll just simply glue the back bit down. So let's get our glue on. Just unclogging that. Yeah, so I think it's always about what ideas you've come up with. And I think you just got to make it fit the way you want it to fit. So, whoops. Let's get my first section in. Don't want to come too close to that fold line. You need it to be high enough just to be able to get, so you know it's not going to interrupt that. Perfect. I love it. Now we can just get our DSP to come. I just have to have about that much. It's great, isn't it? Love it. Oh, do you know what I've been forgetting the whole time? Is this beautiful ribbon. Maybe I'll make some tags and put some of them on. And I've got some white ribbon as well. So a nice strip of that. And this is already self-adhesive. It's got the sticky on the back for me. So let's turn this. God blimey, it weighs a ton. There's no way I could send it to her. It's definitely a hand-delivered one. So let me just trim that end up nice and neat. add that down here. Nice. Oops. This one's got a piece of cotton running through it. That's a shame, isn't it? Oh. I wonder if I could pull that now. I don't want to ruin the other bit of lace. There we go. Oops, you're coming back for some more. Beautiful trim on that. I like this wide one as well. That one. It's got a lot of gaps showing on that one. Then when you put it down the centre, that one's got a fold in it. Oh, jolly good. How wide is that left? Not wide enough there. Now we can just add a strip of DSP down there. Lovely. And I've got loads here. Got the pink. I'm trying to think. My head is not working straight. Let me just... What's the gap? Sorry. So if I take that up to about there, say. Pencil. And come down to there. Oh, my desk isn't wide enough. That's better. I need to open the lid. Sorry about the noise. That's better. Throwing everything everywhere I am. I ordered acetate sheets today, so they'll be here tomorrow because they're on Prime. Amazon Prime. So that's going in that way. Perfect. So I'll be able to make some of those photo frames up. with the acetate on the front. Maybe I'll slop some of them in somewhere as well. Perfect. Oozing out, look. I can't get to that bit. Don't do it while it's wet. So that's a gorgeous little side pocket there. And then we need another piece of DSP. Is that the same width? Oh, that's long enough. Definitely. Well, it's just like a sheet of paper, doesn't it? So, tuck that inside. Just need to trim this down a little bit and then we can get that in. And I take it to, say, there. You're not going to see the pencil mark, Gaynor. It's going to fit in there lovely. Oh, I've made it too short, look. Damn! Oh, don't worry about it. I've got another piece in here. Right, I'm going to use this. I want to make sure it's... I'm going to cut it off about there, but I want to make sure I've got the length. So I'm going to cut that off there. I'm chin wagging to myself. That's the front cover, believe it or not, so it's not going to do any harm whatsoever. That's a much better fit. Perfect, actually. Oh, I like that. That's really nice. Really nice indeed. Love it. And because we've done pink on this one, we'll do pink on this one. Oh, I do apologise about that. My battery died a horrible death just as I was putting in the page, so I haven't gone any further. I've just swapped over and oh, let's crack on. So I'm going to have a nice booklet in there, so I will sort that out. Let's just have a look. Actually, I do have a few sheets left of my black cardstock, so I have got, whoops, oh my goodness, I can't separate it. I know there's two there. Right, 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 sheets left. So, they're obviously too tall. Let me just fold one in. Let's get the scoreboard out. Album is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So, if I score them at 6. Making sure they're pushed all the way to the top. Oh, that didn't go so well, did it? It's better. Oh my goodness. So they're all together. So if I just do them at 6, I can cut them down to size. That one was better. I will burnish those in a moment. Because I will get 2 lots of booklets off each one of these. If I do one at, say, 8 and one at 4, so I'll have 6 by 4 booklet and a 8 by 4 booklet. The large ones. The large ones then can go inside each of the side pockets. And I can decorate them with some gorgeous papers. I love this scoreboard. Where's my... There it is hiding. It just makes it easier for them than on the guillotine than to... So if I cut one at 4 inches, that leaves me an 8 by 6, and they can go in the sides, and I will add tags as well and leave them with a pull so she can pull them out, and then get a couple of little booklets in each of these. That's perfect. And then I don't really need to make any more albums really until after Christmas now. So this will be the last one till after Christmas, because then I'm going to be making Frankie and Lola's albums. What I might do, I'm going to do them exactly the same, but one in girl papers and one obviously little boy papers for my beautiful grandkids who I adore. And Frankie's fascinated with things like this. Pages, the way they open and the way they close, and how many pictures you can get in and stuff like that. He adores it. And hopefully he won't use it as a colouring book. He's a little sod. That one needs to be burnished properly. Yeah, he likes to colour. As long as I don't give him a packet of crayons to go with it. His mum won't let him use it like that anyway, so that's a good thing. That's better. You've just got to be organised with these. So, where do we need another booklet? I'm going to pop one in here. In fact, I might even incorporate that on there, and then that can be its cover. And then this one, whoops, that's got its booklet. This one needs a booklet. No, it's got one. It's this one that needs a booklet. And the last one then, making sure they're burnished properly together. So we've utilised our pack of 12 by 12. There's 20 sheets in each packet, and I think that's not bad for £4.99. I get that, well, £5 from the range. To make a whole album with booklets as well, I think is amazing. So we've done good. I do have another two full packets, but I'm not opening those. Whoops. Oh, you can smell that glue. It's blue. It's beautiful. So, do I need a booklet elsewhere? I may turn one of those into a booklet and have it as such you can journal on there as well. In fact, that fits there perfectly. Let's get that. Oh, let's get that glued in whilst we're here. So once we've done the back inside cover now, we'll come back and on the very last video, video 10 will be all the decoration. The front cover, back cover. I will obviously going to be doing the inside now in a minute. That fits on there beautifully. So she can add a photo there if she wants, but she's also got space for 6x4 photos there, at least 4 of them. And I've got other bits of card, but none of them are 4 inches wide, which is a shame because they would make great page. Oh, now I've just chopped up the last 4 sheets. I might have to get another packet out because I need something in for the back. But let's do another side pocket. I think we can use one of these pieces and not have it so deep. So let's use our scraps, isn't it? That's what they're there for. They're not, well, they're not scraps, our leftover pieces even. So Gaynor's popped, oh there it is. Let's score that. Because we normally have a nice big pocket on the back or something anyway, so we might as well have a side pocket. I score that there. Pop it on the 3-inch. Perfect. I mean, you can trim that down if you want. I might as well just as well glue that into place. So it mirrors the inside cover as well as the back cover. So I'm just going to glue it all down. The thing is, I don't want to glue there because it will give me an opening. That's it. So, pop that on. Keeping away from the score line, which I have. Perfect. What's happened there? I've tried to push it open before it's set. So let me grab a piece of card. Just want to slot that in there so I know it doesn't glue all the way down. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, Dana's gonna come through because I didn't glue that bit. It doesn't matter. She won't notice that. She's not like me. She's not stupid like me. So, right. Again, I'm gonna use this paper. utilise what I've got to the max. Because we had pink in the front, we're going to have the grey in the back. Perfect. That's going to fit in there beautifully. Or should it just give you plain sheets? Get rid of that oozy glue off the side. Do you know, I need my desk to be an extra foot wider. No, I don't really. It's just I need to put stuff away after I've finished with it. So, that ink pad is really dry. I'm going to have to order an ink pad. A re-inker. Oh, look at those. Nearly done, girls and boys. No point gluing anymore. And then have that point right up to the corner where that... Oh, seems a little bit short. No, it's fine. I'm going to keep it like that. Beautiful papers though, absolutely stunning. Cannot fault them. Beautiful. So let's get this in. Absolutely stunning. And we want the grey. Oh, I had some more dies come today. Look how pretty these edge dies are. Ordered these weeks ago. Beautiful. Look at that one. Isn't that beautiful? It gives a little swirl. I love playing. I think I've ordered enough edge dies to last a lifetime. So, is that longer? Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. In fact, that just needs a little fraction taken off. So, pencil there. And literally just a tiny little bit taken off there. Absolute perfection. Literally an 1/8 of an inch. Couldn't have picked it better myself. So let's get this in. Perfect. That is going to look absolutely gorgeous on there. That's beautiful. Mind you, it's writing, isn't it, again? Does it matter? Doesn't matter in the slightest. A light sponging. Might think about getting a different, like a little blue colour, like, and a different pink, ready for the kids' albums. I'll pick a prominent colour on their DSP. They've got stickers I think it's Echo Park for them. Their papers are Echo Park. Perfect. I love all this swirly stuff in there. We've got to add strips down the centre pieces, down these pieces. Absolute perfect. Give them a good rummage in. Oh, I love it. So there's plenty of space there. See, for a nice photograph. Let me just clip my clips away. I've got little acrylic blocks I'll keep these pinned to. So let's have a look. That is a good 5.5. Oh, that'll take a lovely, easy get a nice, say like a 4x6 photo in there, or even a 5x7. Oh, that'd be even nicer. 5x7 photo. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful stuff. I'm going to have to make booklets as well. Let me just have a look through these. So, cut apart some of these. Absolutely beautiful. Love them. Trimmer first. Oh. Bang on 6 inches as well. Perfect. The thing is, you have to skim the top. You want to even it up. Perfect. Use those. She can journal on these, or she can add photos on the back. Save me getting more black cardstock out. So I'm just going to pop some of those in there for her. Beautiful. Why won't that go down all the way? Oh, it's just wider because of the end panel. That's it. Perfect. Right, we've got these little drinks. I think that's so cute. Mind you, this is going to come under the decoration, so chink. Beautiful. We can add some colour. What would I do that? What colour? We've got to basically stick with the colours that are in the album, haven't we? So I love this. I love the fact that she can journal or add photos. It's just so beautiful. So we've done our covers. We've glued in our pages. We just need to add strips. So I take it I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of those beautiful strips. And we need those because I know the gap is 3/4 of an inch, but we know then that this measures 9 inches. So 9 inches by, oh, let's test the waters. Let's find a nice pattern as well. Do you know what? There's these gorgeous ones here. Oh, you have the writing. That's beautiful. So, if this is 12, so if I take 3 inches off, and these need to be, oh, there's 3/4. So if I do it to the 1/16 short, let's test one of them, because I don't want a huge gap. Perfect. Oh, absolute perfect. I'm trying to balance on that bow, that's what it is. Three, one more. 4. Lovely. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So let's glue our first one in. I'm not going to sponge these. Gorgeous swirly pattern there. It's absolutely beautiful. And I've taken it to the same length as we've put in. Beautiful. And I'm going to keep that swirly pattern down the bottom. Absolutely gorgeous. I hope you're enjoying the album so far. He gets so uber excited on his games, unreal. Whoops. Don't fold it quick. Oh. Good save. Ta-da! And we've got one more for in the front. There it goes. I lost my strip. I mean, even if you just want to make the album the same as what I did, choose different papers. I suppose you can get a theme going on with them all beautiful. Kids album even, maybe lay off the frilly edges. Unless it's a little girl and she likes frilly edges. Oh, I love this. I mean, you could get like your little strips that I might do that actually in the pink. But then you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd need 8 then, but they're 1/2 inch, so I'd have to do them that 1/16 short of 1/2 inch, which I'll have to do on the trimmer. That ran off really quick. So where is that pink paper? Do I have enough of the leftovers? What, no. No. Let me have a look. Do I have them here? I must have them here. Yes, I have a full sheet. Perfect. So again, if I cut this at 3 inches, well, I'll cut it at 4. You'll be like, no, you don't need 4. I know now, but watch. Then I will take this down to 3. And then I should have enough here for 8 pieces. So 1/2 inch, take it down a little strip. Let's just test that is wide enough. That is perfect. Oh, and it was a little fraction coming off there. Why is that 9 inches and that's not? Just a little over. I don't mind a little gap actually, top and bottom. And I think the pinks and the grey. My sister's going to look at me and say, what are those 2 pages? Where have they come from? So I might cover them over with the papers I've got left here, because I know I've got plenty now. Do you get my drift? So if I push that down, and in the centre, perfect. So let's take a little fraction off again. I'd say about 1/8 of an inch. And let's cut our strips. So 1/2 inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, because we've got 1, 5, 6, 7, 1 more, 8. Yay! I made a little bit spare as well. Oh, I'm bashing everything, girls and boys. Bashing everything. Perfect. And this is the backing papers. So these are the bonus pieces. Perfect. Love it. There's a drip coming from the bathroom. Typical, isn't it? Oh, wait, our boiler's knackered. It warms the water. The central heating work, but it makes a horrendous noise. So we've got to look into getting a new boiler, which is going to cost us about 3.5 grand. We had a brand new boiler put in when we moved in on a scheme. we had to have the loft insulation, they offered us a free boiler. So ooh, we jumped at the chance. But they put the really crappiest boiler in ever because it was free. And because they've done the cavity wall, and we don't need it doing again, we don't qualify for another scheme. So British Gas it is. Oh, I can't do without my boiler. I mean, we might get some help if we go through our healthcare professionals. Oh, it's getting there. I'm loving this. All these added details. People don't realise how much work goes into one of these. I know I've spread this now over 2.5 days, even though you're going to see it over 10. But I have spent, you know, like 3 or 4 hours one day filming and doing it. But I do prep things whilst not on camera as well, you know, like getting the pages ready, getting the photo mats ready. So, I love doing them. I adore them. I think if I made the same one again, but chose different papers, and then just did a walkthrough with it, you'd all be like, oh, show us how you make it. And I'd just say, I've made it already. But no two are exactly the same. Absolutely. The pink and grey is just adorable. I love those two colours together. Yeah, so those 2 pages there. What was I thinking? My last strip. So I'll do a walkthrough video as well, and that was after I've finished doing all the little booklets and adding DSP to those. So you will see the completed thing on the walkthrough. Because like I say, nobody wants to just sit and watch me add little pieces of paper to booklets when we know what we're doing with those. Absolutely adorable. So, oh crumbs, I forgot, we've got to cover these. I don't know what to do yet. I want to incorporate one of those gorgeous frames. We got plus one of the words. You know, I want that on there somewhere so she can add a photo in on the front. Oh, it's got to be in the centre. Oh, it could go that way. Oh, that would look nice, wouldn't it? Have it that way. Acetate behind. I had that on there, but only glue the 3 sides down and leave, well, yeah, and then leave enough space for it to slide a photograph in there. Oh, perfect, that's what I'm going to do. Where's our lady gone? There she is. So, what's this album? Gosh, everything's so dark. 9.5 by 7.5, is it? Or 8.5? 8.5. Oh, right, let me just chop this down. We're going to have the bride on the front, the groom on the back, and the cake down the spine. So, 8.5. I always spin it round. So I'm going to do 8 3/8 by 9 3/8. Right there. It is 9.5, isn't it? I better just check. Measure once. Yeah, 9.5. Oh, that's alright. So it's 9 3/8. Let's cut the groom down while we're here. Or did we have him? Oh, where's he gone? I think we've cut him down, have we? Oh, don't say that now. We never had none of that showing, did we? Bride and groom. Bride, groom. Didn't use the other groom on anything else, did I? No. Oh. Where has he gone now? Didn't have none of that lace paper showing. He's gone. I don't know where. Oh my goodness. Have I chopped him down? Where's he gone? I am losing the plot. So he's not on the back of there. Obviously not there because where has he disappeared to? Oh, I'm going to go do Lally. I've lost a piece of paper. Oh, let me just have a look. He's not on that piece. That's the back cover. Not on that piece. I can't even remember what's on the back of him. Oh, what have I done with him? I'm going to do Lally Peeps, I'm sorry. I could have swore I put it to one side, you know. Right, let me just move all this paper. That's white paper. Oh, I can't remember what's on the back of him even. I'm having a look now. It was that grey paper. This stuff. It was this. But I haven't got him twice. Right. That's not it. Let me just set that aside. I think it was that one, wasn't it? But it's not. So that's that. It's not that. There's the cake. We haven't got that anywhere showing in the book. Is that it? No. I've only just opened the packet. Where's it gone? Kayna's lost the plot and lost her groom. Oh my god. I must have used it somewhere. That's all I can say. Oh. So she's definitely going on the front. I put them to one side. I did a bit. I did. I don't know if I haven't grabbed it and used it in the book for something else. It's not there. Those are already made. Oh my goodness, what have I done? No, that was already made. Oh yeah, there he is. I've used him twice, look. There and there. So I no longer have him for my see what I mean about these 2 pages? They're all in there. I'm going to cover them up. I don't mind that piece. Oh, well, this is going on the front anyway. Let's find something beautiful to go on the back now. That I want on the spine. Can't believe I've just done that. Oh, we'll have to have this page as well then. I'll just use the flowers for the spine. Oh, can you Adam and Eve it? Gaynor's made a boo-boo again. So, again, 8 3/8. By 9 3/8. That's the front and back, and then we'll do 2 7/8. By 9 3/8. Oh my goodness. Right. That's the front. I might just Mod Podge them in. Nice little tiny borders all the way around. Love that. And should be able to still get one of those corners on. Right. I want to get some tiny pink roses and glue them on the front where their dress is. Oh, I'm a silly sausage. Beautiful cover. Stunning. So our spine cover is going on. And then I will get my Mod Podge out once everything's on. Not on camera obviously. And I will just make sure I coat everything so it doesn't come off. And it weathers it, it protects it, it will seal it, and it will never come off. Let's just check. out. That's perfect. Perfect. Love it. I'm going to have to get some jewellery making kits in, and I'm going to have to start and learn how to make embellishments and chains and pretty things to go on albums, different types of closure. So we've got this far. I'm going to love and leave you all for a bit. Come back on the next video, and then, because you can put Mod Podge and it'll protect all of this. I'm going to leave that to glue and dry, and oh, I want that frame on there. Oh, is it going to go cut into that lady's face? Oh no. What about framing? What's the wider one like? I would have loved to have picked that on there so my sister can add a photo behind. Maybe too wide there. Just leave those there for a minute. Maybe we could get it on the inside back cover there. Glue the 3 sides down. Leave space at the top for it to slide a photo, and then have some acetate under there as well. So leave that one with me. I need to clear my desk and get rid of all this rubbish. Right, come back on the next video. We're going to do all the decorating. We're going to add embellishments, ribbons. We're going to have the hot glue gun out, and fingers crossed I'm going to do something with these gorgeous frames as well. But we've also got these beautiful words: dream, believe. Maybe I should have used the word love on the outside. Mind you, a girl's dream is to have a beautiful wedding, isn't it? I think that's bloody gorgeous. I love it. I think it's absolutely stunning. Just trying to think what colour we could... Whoops! Break it in half, Gaynor. Look at that. It's just smashed. If I glue that, you won't even notice it. Oh, trust me. Just hold that into place a minute. Why is that decided to come loose? Look at it, all of it. Oh yeah, I glued that one. So I'll just hold it in place. Oh. That's it. That's the back, thankfully. get the words wedding, dream wedding, in a smaller version though. She's been wanting to marry him, I think, for years, but they've both been adamant. Ooh, I'm not getting married. Yeah, no. And then they've finally done it. What? Come on now. Just leave that to dry and Mod Podge that as well. I shall colour that in a different colour as well, but isn't that beautiful? Oh, it looks lovely. Dream, and then you could have the words wedding or just our dream. Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, definitely. Our dream. I'm going to leave that to dry. Come back on the next video and we'll literally blitz it. So, thank you for watching. Till next time. Bye.